Alright. I am here. 1 minute early. Oh, right on time now. Alright, just make sure everything's working here. Okay, that looks good. Today we need to do a couple more. I haven't done any of my borrowed runs yet. I actually did a couple team trial Uma runs today. Tried making a new Oguri Cap. It didn't really come out as good as I'd like, but she's got a lot of golds. And I got Dirt S on her. But yeah, it could be better. But I feel like I missed one of the oh, I did. One of the cards I brought. I don't think this one finished. At least I didn't get the skill off it, or that one. One of the twos. But she came out good enough. And I think, who did I try? I tried Agnes Digital as well, or Agnes Tachyon. Really didn't change much. Man, I'm struggling to get max speed. Hey, Meho, I'm struggling to get max speed using these cards. Got a fine motion on your guaranteed. Oh, wait, I forgot the shops reset, didn't they? They weren't reset this morning. Did they reset at 4? Oh, did they reset? Heck yeah. Alright, we get to do a couple polls here. Arigatou gozaimasu. Let's take those. How many do we get? We get 1. Yay. Gotta get my books. Book-ol hints. Alright, let's just do some quick polls. SR Plus. Guaranteed. Oh, you almost forgot to buy those? Oh yeah. On the last month before it reset, that would have sucked. Alright. I have literally every single one of the SRs, I think, that are in these max, because it only is the it's only the debut ones, I believe. Yeah. It's only the debut card, so literally the only thing I would want is Fine Motion or NS Fujin, I think. They're literally the only ones I care about, I think, on this whole list. I'll take something else that's not max limit break, but I'll need a lot of copies to get any value out of anything else. Maybe a Silent Suzuka, that'd take it to limit break 3. But we're gonna go ahead and do 2 little polls here. Completely forgot about these puppies. Come on, SSR. Of course not. Yeah, only 3%. Yeah, and it's garbage. We got our cleats back that we used to buy the things. We just got what we paid back. Should I do a paid? Could do a paid one. A single paid. Oh, I get nothing. Nope. I need to just not do paid ones. I don't need, like, much at all. The paid ones really aren't worth it. I need to save for an actual banner that I care about, even if I am spending money. Let's just do some more of these. Gotta kind of see how my newer Umas are doing on the point level. Only one victory. Jesus. Silent Suzuka being trash. Like, all my frontrunners are playing like trash. Agnes Takia. Okay, we just got our butts whooped here. Curran-chan's like my best one. I swear, Curran-chan does so good. Everybody else sucking. Holy crap. Okay, Oguri Cap, I don't know why, but she's just doing so terrible. Curran-chan, of course, at the top. Major McQueen. Bakshi. Like, these are new ones. These are all new ones that I've built, and they're performing like the worst. I saw a big ol' Curran-chan again. McQueen again. Everybody else sucking. Grass Wonder. Yeah, Curran-chan. Curran-chan, Major McQueen, Bakshin carrying a little bit here. Yeah, see, this is the big one, too, is having strong opponents when you win. No, I'm not pulling for Kawakami. No, I am kind of looking at my plans. It's kind of all over the place. But no, I will not. Let me see if I can. I've been kind of looking at some different ideas. It's gonna come down to, though... Oh, what the heck? Blacked out my screen. It's gonna come down to my luck, I think, on Meijiro Doba. So, I will be pulling for Meijiro Dober right here. And... skip Christmas Oguri Cap, most likely. And then just get her on the anniversary. And then get her on the anniversary, so I won't even have to pull for her. Which then allows me to pull MLB, go for Nice Nature MLB. Depending on how my Nice Nature pulls go, I think I might actually MLB the Machikane Fukukataru card. Oh no, it was gonna be, yeah, Christmas Oguri was gonna be, we already knew that she was gonna be around Christmas, but with the acceleration, everything's gonna start becoming earlier and earlier and earlier. So, like, if you look at, like, Valentine's Bourbon, when is Valentine's Day? Like, at the beginning of February, right? So... yeah, Valentine's Bourbon will be... oh! 14th? Okay, Valentine's Bourbon will be exactly on time. Well, this is a guess. It might be a little bit early. But then as time goes on and on and on and on, eventually... let's see where the next year's Christmas is going to be. Was this the New Year? I think that's the New Year's banner. It's around here. This looks like the New Year's banner, isn't it? Looks like it might be way ahead. I don't see Christmas one. Oh wait, is this it? Yeah, there they are. Christmas vodka and Die with Scarlet. Christmas will be coming in September. Yeah, we'll be having Christmas in September in 2025. That's how much of an acceleration we're on. And that'll be back to school Christmas time, yeah. And then, I mean, if we keep up with the acceleration, 2027. That's 3rd anniversary, I think, right here. Which means Christmas will be right before it. I don't even know. I don't know, but it'll be even earlier. It'll be... Jeez, they got a lot of stuff back. Oh, is this it? Yeah, June? I think this is it. God, they just got everything bunched together here. Christmas Oguri Cap Legend Race is a long ways away. Holy crap. But, yeah, depending on how things go, though, with my polls, I might actually poll for both Nice Nature and Machikane Fukukataru. The one thing I've kind of learned about what is really good with her is these 30s. It's going to make, because you're going to race so much, these are going to make the early game much easier. Because you're going to have higher stats. You're not going to lose races as easily. And while you can use clocks infinitely, you don't have infinite clocks. So yeah, probably pull Nice Nature, her, Major Dober, Major Dober, and I'll probably skip this because there's not going to be anything else I'm going to care about. I've pretty much got everything I want. So skip that. I'm going to skip that, skip that, skip that. Here's the one that someone mentioned is kind of tricky to me. There might be, but the big thing is... I'm not sure. I'd have to... Let me see. Is it on this one? Because this is the scenario banner here. But you got Valentine's... Someone had mentioned in the comments in my one video the Valentine's support card banner. And this card right here has a Determined Descent, which is the gold version of that Straight Decline Excel that we like. It's the only card, even in Japan, that currently has Determined Descent, which is an acceleration. That's only a 0.3, but on certain tracks, this can be very, very strong. No, there are Uma reruns. There are Uma reruns. Seiyun Sky reruns. Let me find it. I know Seiyun Sky for sure rerun. How do you spell her name? S-E-I? Yeah, that's her support card. Right here. Seiyun Sky reruns with Narita Bryan. But I don't know about other ones specifically. And this one's right before Summer Gold Ship and Summer Maruzensky support card, so I wouldn't pull on this banner unless you're desperate. If you really need Seiyun Sky, you can pull on this banner and pity her at 200 pulls. Or you can buy the anniversary support to guarantee her. Giancarlo, MLB Kita-san Black. Skip everything until Kita-san Black. That is going to make your life so much easier. Better keep the... Hey, we gotta hope we win the Mobile Game Award. I did see... I don't think I have it. You see Poly Market. Poly Market is saying Umamusume. I don't know what changed it, but someone bought a lot of shares and brought Umamusume up to 72% chance of winning the game rewards. I don't know what happened down here, but some idiot bought a bunch of Sonic Rumble and brought Sonic Rumble all the way up to 32% chance of winning. And then as soon as that happened, everybody sold. Everybody sold that thing. And now it's basically zero. Like, it crashed, and now it's just sitting at zero. And like, when they announced them, look at this. As soon as they announced them, Sonic Rumble was all the way at 49% chance. Destiny Rising at 48, Wuthering Waves 44, and Umamusume at 57. I don't know how Wuthering Waves wins it. Wuthering Waves is not good on mobile. It's a good game, but not good on mobile. Yeah, I mean, it can be more than 100%. If someone buys up, yes. If they buy up all the yeses, you can raise it. You can see what's been happening. You just gotta buy it. Like somebody, there was sell orders for 46 cents, I think. I don't know. I don't gamble on these sites. I think it's just not good at mobile for you. No, I have a very good phone. I just don't. I can't imagine playing a game like that on mobile. It runs smooth, but it's terrible on mobile. I have the same problem with if I were to play Genshin Impact. Heck, I don't even like Nikkei on mobile. I don't even like Nikkei on mobile. I feel like Nikkei sucks on mobile, even though it works fine on mobile. And the game, like, it's a pain in the butt. But I do Nikkei on mobile all the time because I do it at work to make sure I get my dailies done. Alright, I need to make some Major Orion parents for medium. So we're gonna go ahead. I need to figure out who do I want. I could put my Maruzensky on there, but she's a speed 3. Because my other parent is most likely going to be Major Odober. I mean, Honkai Star Rail wasn't that big a deal on mobile. That's just because I can play it. There's no, like, I don't have to worry about, like, the skill involved. Like, Wuthering Waves, it's already hard enough to block and dodge on PC, let alone trying to do that crap on mobile. Just, you can buy games way to Game Awards? No, that's just the betting pool. That's Poly Market. You can bet on anything on there. Like, if you look at, like, if you actually look at what you can bet on there, people are willing to gamble on anything. Like, you look at all these decisions on Poly Market, like, you can bet what the Fed's gonna do in December. You can bet on the presidential elections of other countries, when people are gonna get kicked out, what team's gonna win. You can do the finance. What price will gold close at? I mean, if you want to guess at what price gold's gonna close at, you know what you do? You either invest in gold or you short gold. Why are you gonna bet on what its actual price is gonna be? That's called investing in it. Just invest. I mean, come on. Kind of the same thing with here. If you're gonna bet on what Google's value is gonna be, and you think it's gonna be higher, just invest in Google. Will I win my 5th? I feel like I got pretty good shot here. I do feel like I have a good shot in Libra. I have some pretty strong Umas. But, as people have seen, I lose randomly to just wit checks. And, I mean, in our room matches with the viewers, I mean, everybody has strong Umas too. Yesterday, the Japan Cup, Yeah, I didn't see it. So I have no clue. Because I think all the Japan stuff happens like when I'm sleeping. Okay, that's up and running. Alright, I need to figure out who I'm going to use for this Major Orion parent. I could probably just be safe to use my Silent Suzuka. I'm never going to use... It's all fast-paced stuff, though. But yeah, I'm never going to use a Major Orion as a parent for Silent Suzuka. What is this one? A Speed 3, Unity Cup 2. I have this one, Stamina Medium. Oh yeah, I was going to use this. I was going to see if I can find another Barrel that has Ignited Spirit Power. Because Ignited Spirit Power is another gamble acceleration that I could put on a late Surger. Plus Tail Held High. And Umastan. Let's actually see if we can find anything. Let's see what's available. Okay, we can get rid of that. So blue, I think I want to go double stamina so I can use power cards. We want medium on the top. And then we will go with ignited power. Go. The next all-in banner would be Maru SSR Speed. Yeah. That one. Well, you don't need to go all in. You just want to get. It's a Major Orion. This one's an okay borrow, but not good. Well, no, that sucks. This one's the problem is its green's only one, or this would be a good grandparent. What about URA? Oh, no, I have to get rid of that. I think I have URA final on some of my mediums. Let me see. Yeah, I got it, but that's a power. We could go all in on power, though. All in power, then use stamina cards. Stamina medium. I think I already have this one. What do we have for power? Wait, actually, let me see. Do I have a stamina medium 2, groundwork, power medium, a power 3 medium 1 with Unity Cup 2? No. Yeah, I think we go with a double power. And then use stamina cards on whatever I use this on, potentially. I don't know, I'm going with all kinds of different options. Of course, I already have a Narita Taishin that does it. URA final, playtime's over, end closer, corner recovery, nah. I think I already have this one. This one's got a lot of groundwork in it. Firm conditions. Read somewhere that even if you skip everything, you might not have enough pulls for her. At this point. Who? Find a long save for Neo. Is it Yeah, the person that asked, yeah, Doc, I heard that too. That the Machikane Fukukataru card is good. Because I was like, the initial stats are okay, but it's not that big a deal. You'll get a ton of stats through your grinding. But what makes it nice is, and my dogs are messing around, but what makes it good is these stats will make it much easier to win the early races, because you're going to be racing a crap ton, and you're going to want these stats so you don't get losses and blow through your clocks like crazy. But I'm not sure. I mean, that's what I heard. I mean, it's 10% race bonus, which is good. Yeah. Well, she's also got the probability of failure. She's got the energy cost reduction. I mean, you have to MLB her, though. You have to MLB to get that 10% race bonus. Oh, well, it's not Game of the Year. It's Mobile Game of the Year. Game of the Year is going to probably be Expedition 33 or whatever. Yeah, and she has the energy cost reduction, which is nice. She's basically the PAL card almost. But if you look at all the decks, here's the Make a New Track decks. She's used primarily in all of the decks. Especially the Guts build. Like, I feel like I'm gonna do the Guts build. The Guts build will be very, very strong, especially if I MLB Nice Nature. Because what I do is I use her. I will use Admire Vega Guts. I will borrow Ikuno Guts. So Admire Vega Guts, Ikuno Guts, Yukino Guts. The Yukino Guts card being... It's going to be the free one that we're going to all get. This one. She's got... well, this is going to be from the next event. Do not miss this card. It'll be useful for the Guts deck. She got 10% race bonus. And so, yeah, you have Yukino, Ikuno, and then Admire Vega. So you'll have Admire Vega. And then the two Wit cards, Nice Nature, probably Fine Motion, alongside Speed Machikane Fukukataru for the short, mile, and dirt ones. And then for mid and long, it's kind of the same thing. But I probably won't do Guts on this one. I think mid and long. Like, I'm also going with the idea of the race bonus, too. I could always do the race bonus build. The race bonus one's pretty good. I just use my Nice Nature, borrow Ikuno. You have Nishino Flower, Marvelous Sunday, add Miss Vega, and then 2 speed cards. So Machikane Fukukataru and Biko Pegasus or something like that. No, she's not very usable after. But I'd rather borrow a 15%. It's kind of weird. Like, how useful would it be to go like 90%? Like, if I have all 15%, how useful is that? Or is that too much? Because I know I mean, if you can buy out the entire shop, and you just don't get good RNG, I mean, you're kind of screwed. Because I'll easily have 3 15%. Yes, yeah, there are enough 15%. Yes, there is. I mean, we got Marvelous Sunday. Everybody will get Marvelous Sunday for free. She's a story card. Well, she's an event card. So everybody will have her. Ikuno was just out. She's the Guts 15%. You got Nice Nature. You got Sakura. And then you have Nishino Flower. So we have Nishino Flower available. So currently you could already max her. That's 1. Marvelous Sunday would be 2. Everybody's going to have access to her. As soon as Make a New Track drops, Admire Vega drops. So that takes it up to 3. And so Nice Nature would be my 4th. And then the 5th is either Borrow Sakura or Ikuno. But if you have both of those, you can get 90% race bonus. The problem is, I mean, you need to have cards that have gold skills you want. So there's kind of a give and take there. So you got like Make a New Track. What are the skills that we get out of it anyway? Is there any free skills? Oh yeah, and we get the scenario is a Stamina Guts. So you know how the URA Spark is Speed Stamina. It's Power and Wit for Unity Cup. The Climax scenario. The Climax scenario is Stamina and Guts. Which actually I think would be pretty nice. If you can get like 18 sparks of this. I mean, that covers, then you just do power and you can do speed and power decks in future scenarios. You have the skill Glittering Star that drops from it, which is a speed, acceleration, and recovery. Based on Races 1. Radiant Star. Yeah. The big question will be gold skills. Like, you've got to mix in cards for gold skills. $18 Climax Sparks into a 2 power 4 Wits deck. The speed's gonna be hard to deal with there. You gotta get the speed up. I don't think you can get speed with just Wit that easily. Yeah, basically Make a New Track just basically means there's no goals, there's no career goals. You're just guaranteed. You can do whatever races you want. But is there any free gold skills here? So that's the only thing I'd worry about is the gold skills. Like, this one gives Speed Star for Pace Chasers. She's garbage. She gives Bigger Picture. Admire Vega. Like, you're gonna have, like, nothing but white skills, almost. Marvelous Sunday gives Fast and Furious. Which will be nice. I mean, I feel like your late surgers have the access to the most things. You got Fast and Furious on your left. I mean, you can deal with the 10% too. And you can just use a lot of white skills, but that's the only thing I don't really understand is the skill hints. Like, you're gonna want all this race bonus, but you need these. You need to get gold skills too, or you just survive with white mostly. Tons of whites and ultimates. Like that's kind of the thing I'm looking at too. You're gonna want to start you're gonna start thinking about ultimates a little bit more since you're gonna have all these extra skill points you can use. like, for instance, your end closers and late surgers, you're going to want to get Major Orion, Major Dober, and Taiki Shuttle / Maruzensky alts. All the accelerations. So if you can get a, like I have this Maruzensky right here. But the nice thing is, if you have all 4 of those alts, you can alt from 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. Now, Taiki Shuttles and Maruzenskys in a lot of cases you want to delay, so you still want to activate your alt in 6th or 5th. But then as soon as you get into that place, you just pop off. Dober or Xmas Oguri depends on your needs. Dober is going to have the longer value. She's always going to be good. And if you get Dober now, you can start working on grandparent versions of her. Yeah. So I think make a new track is where you'll start really wanting to think about your greens. The greens on the good ones you have. Like, these are all my 3-star blues. But they're terrible for the uniques. So I need to start farming Major Orion, Major Dober. Like, I gotta get some 3-star unique grandparents, hopefully 3-star blues, which is what I'm working on now. Right now, I'm just kind of thinking if I want to go with stamina or power. I think I go with power. Double power. You are a final. Like, here's one that has power, medium 3, unique 3. You're a final 2, Umastand 3. Ooh. I likey. I likey. It's got 3, 3, 3, 3, and 2 here. Plus some goodies here. We'll take you. What's she got? And she's got 2 on the green. 2 Yurei final. No Umastand though. But we got Umastand over there. Alright, let's build this Major Orion. What do I have this set to? It's a nice thing of being already good to go on Libra Cup, is I have a lot of freedom on my parent making now. Who will be my aces for Scorpio Cup right now? I know for sure. Silent Suzuka for sure. The others are kind of up in the air, but I'm looking at Taiki Shuttle and Symboli Rudolph. I want to I might go with a double Dominator and do something like Symboli Rudolph and Agnes Tachyon. Both of them having Dominator / Major Orion, Major Dober, so they can pop off from 6th / 5th place, and they'll dominate so they can help my Silent Suzuka, so they can slow down the pace chasers trying to pass Silent Suzuka. That is one option, but my Silent Suzuka does okay, but she's still kind of in a weird position. Okay, we're gonna go with, let's just say it's speed. My dogs are playing in the background like they usually do, making lots of noise. Straightaway Spurt is not good in Scorpio. It's the straight's too far away. Signature wear, speed. Bam! Oh, that's a big one. Oh, there's our groundwork hit for our random potential groundwork Major Orion. So you never know, I might get a good version of her for a grandparent. Okay, I got way too many things. There we go. Extra training. Nope. Big energy. Ooh, or I could take mood. Actually, we're gonna take the mood and skill points here. We're close enough to Gamba. Stamina or power? Stamina. Yeah. We've seen it work pretty well, but I think Umastan's now the kind of go-to. Because basically, if you've done enough Libra races, you've probably seen where Gold Ship triggers it, and she shoots way out in the front, and then she backs up. But even though she backs up to realign herself, she's at the front of the end closers. So I think Umastan's kind of the new groundwork. But it works very good for pace chasers, because you want to be in the front of the pace. But I could be wrong, it still could very well be good. What are you dogs doing down there? Oh, there's Umastan. That's the big one. Yep, you want to continue to hold that lead too. Make a new track is where I think we'll start really seeing where you can take the advantage of stuff like that. Like, I can't wait for Make a New Track and building runaway silent Suzukas. That's actually going to be able to defend her position a lot easier. Right now she does okay if everybody else is fairly weak. But as someone that has strong mid-race, they almost always catch or get very close to my Summer Maruzensky. And if they have no stopping me, well, then they can launch off my Maruzensky. There's all kinds of new stuff that'll get added. I don't know all of them though. Yeah, we'll go with the double hit. Is Major Orion able to do miles? I don't think she naturally is. Let me click there. No, she can't do miles. Oh, man, no event. You cannot. I forgot about that. I forgot it disables events. Shoot. You know, actually, then it'll be fun to do very strong front runners. Oh, man, then I can make some really strong. Some of Maruzensky's gonna make a comeback. What are you eating, dog? 1 second. Chewing on some rubber down here. Let me grab it. They're ripping their toys apart and eating it. Swear they just want to get sick. Yeah, Taishin won't have her mood down event. I think. Well, is that a secret? So it's all events? So Taishin won't have her problem either? Valentine's Bourbon's gonna be such a pain, man. Because she doesn't have yeah, she's got groundwork built in, but she doesn't have taking the lead. And you can't use Wit Bourbon. You have to use Twin Turbo if you want taking. I mean, you don't really need taking the lead. But still. The people that gamble over the Twin Turbo taking the lead. Oh my goodness, there. Got too much energy. Dude, come up here. Got too much energy. Okay, he's... Alright, he doesn't want to. I just want to play. Alright, let's see what we got here. What am I gonna take? Umastan! Firm conditions. Nah, they just play. They just do like this play bite thing. They sound like they're vicious. They're just chasing each other around. I mean, make a new track is basically make your own Destiny type deal, which is, I think, the idea behind why the events aren't enabled. Until someone builds a runaway still, because you can still run Unity Cup. It's just, Unity Cup are not going to be near as strong. You're not going to have the mid-leg skills at all. You can get every single trophy on Urara. Someone's got to be the first person in Global to get every trophy in the trophy case for Urara. Which includes all of the early long races. All the long turf races. And we got and there's a ton of turf ones. But you have, like, there's a ton of early turf ones that you'll have to try and beat with only, what, C or D turf? Before you can even get an inspiration. Alright. You can send her yeah, you can actually send her to a track she'll do good on. But I think the scenarios after it just goes right back to the careers and all that again. So make a new track will be the trophy collecting one for the Umas that you want to collect on. No more Tenno show. Oh yeah! Make a new track will be where you can build your sprint Seiyun Sky. Like I'm gonna guess that is where we'll see people with their Oshis that they can't really do like the shorter tracks on them because they have Tenno Show Spring built into them and they have to get stamina that they really don't need. Any non-Oshi? Yeah, I was thinking of trying out in Fuji. I think Fuji would be a fun one to get every trophy on. She's built to kind of do it all, though. Make a Curran for Libra? I think it'll be a lot easier once we start getting the ability to get really high affinity, and you start being able to do dirt rotations for your great-grandparents, and when you can start getting really, really high affinities is when you'll be able to start pushing people in a lot easier to be built for things that are already G in. Right now, it's just a pain in the butt. He saw the video on it and said, yeah, that will be, right now, it's not really worth it. It will be a lot better once we have the ability to do rerolls and Spark Selector. Once we have Spark Selector, it won't be as bad because you can literally say, I want it to be dirt. And then you know you're guaranteed to get a dirt spark. And then you can use the reroll feature to try and get a better blue/white sparks. And then you'll have the then after that, the Agnes Tachyon event will allow you to up the star. So even if you only get like 2 power on your blue, the Agnes Tachyon event will let you add a star to it. Same thing with dirt. If you only get 1 star dirt, Agnes Tachyon's event will let you bring it up to 3. And so you'll start seeing like god tier parents starting to get formed once we start getting a lot of those quality of life. Yeah, dirt rotations right now kind of sucks, just because you're completely up to RNG, and and the other problem that sucks with it too is almost everything you build now is going to get replaced. I think make a new track is when you're going to start seeing some really good parents, when you're able to do a crap ton of races. And you'll be able to use your clocks. Like you can use your clocks even when you like there's no goals, but you can use your clocks on every single race. Make a new track is a clock eater because if you get a 2nd place, you can choose instead of taking that result to replay it. Just use your clock and you can do it again. So you can force yourself to get all 1st places on every single race. But it's going to burn through your clocks like crazy. Right, where am I at? Okay, so we're going in that one. No, I think it's infinite clock use. You can use as many clocks as you want. I believe. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can use as many as you want. Oh yeah, the person asking about dirt cycling. Yeah, it's basically... I mean, I could show you what I have here. Let me... Oop. Change the music on me. Like, I already have some that are kind of for it. But it's basically making it so that you can build very, very high affinity parents. Some of my dirt ones are down at the bottom, I think. Most of them are. But it's so you can kind of control... You can do as many races as possible on your grandparents and your parents. And so... And they fall off. So dirt rotations is basically building your great-great-grandparents and your great-grandparents so that your grandparent can do a ton of races. So you want your grandparent to be able to do a bunch of mediums, miles, dirt, and turf races. Potentially long and short if they're good at them. And then after that, you have dirt on the top of your grandparent. So then your parents, which might be someone like Maruzensky, who's a D in dirt, now you can bring them to B in dirt with your great grandparents. That'll bring them to a B in dirt. And now someone Maruzensky can do all the mile, mediums, longs, and the turf and dirt, so she can do a crap ton. And then once she's built, now you have grandparents and parents with very, very high affinity because they've done a ton of races, but they don't have any dirt sparks in there. So it basically, dirt rotations is yeah, you're basically having to work on your great-grandparents and great-great-grandparents. So if you're already stressed out about building good parents and grandparents, dirt rotations might not be for you. Yeah, sprint might be a little too, yeah, like, if they're naturally good at it, I would not try and, I'm not going to worry about sprint. Heck, I'm probably not even going to worry about longs. The only, because realistically, do you get an extra one for, I don't know if you get an extra one for the Tira. I do know you get an extra affinity for Triple Crown, so you want to be able to do Kikasho. But, yeah, sprints aren't really as important. And another big reason it becomes even more important later is we do get a change where you no longer get affinity from G2 and G3 races, but G1s are worth 3 per matching. And so you can get your affinity to really ludicrous levels. And what this will make it easier to do is hit this, like if you have like 18 long, for example, it'll make it much, much easier to have somebody that's a G in long actually be able to get to S in long. And getting a lot of those white sparks to trigger. Because you're going to want to get a lot of those white sparks to trigger as well. But also, yeah, with dirt rotations as well, you're hopefully having a ton of skills in there. Because the more copies of a skill you have in your parents and grandparents, it increases the chance of actually inheriting them when you pick them up on your parents. Oh yeah, that's what I said. I absolutely hope they give us the spark selecting and reroll early. If they want to retain players, they really need to give that feature early. Yeah, your parents won't. That's why you do the dirt rotations. Because your great-grandparents will have dirt 3 in them. And since your great-grandparents will have dirt 3 in them, you will have 12 sparks. You'll have 12 sparks of dirt, but those dirt sparks will fall off. They will fall off on your parent because they were on the great-grandparent. So when you make your ace, there's no dirt sparks anymore. It's only the parents and grandparents that have access to the dirt. So you get really high affinity without the negative of having bad pink sparks for your aces. I think they'll give it to us. And my number one reason I think they'll give us the rerolls and spark selector for Make a New Track is it'll simply make them money. They will make a crap ton of money off of it. You know how many carrots I'm going to burn through doing spark selecting and rerolls during Make a New Track if they give it to me? If they don't give it to me, they ain't going to make as much money. First anniversary probably, yeah, that's when Make a New Track drops, his first anniversary. And then I can't wait till we get Autoplay. Oh my god, am I going to be spending some money when Autoplay happens? Because then I will be using Spark Rerolls, Spark Selector, and Autoplay. So I'll be at work. I'll be at work and I'll literally just start the Autoplay. I'll figure out how long it takes for Autoplay to finish a race. And then, like every 20 or 30 minutes or however long it takes, I'll just check it and restart a new one up. And do them over and over and over and over again. Just never-ending runs. I'll pretty much be having my runs non-stop. I'll end up having so many fans. That's when clubs... That's where you'll see the clubs where you know they're whales, because they're just going to be super accelerating their fan grind. If you're a great-grandparent has dirt sparks and you select your grandparent's pink spark. No, you can. You don't. You can get away with like C dirt. You don't need B or A on the grandparent. You only need it on your great-grandparent. Which means your great-great and great-great-great-grandparents will have a ton of dirts. I'm gonna carry the club so hard. Yeah, when I'm running auto runs non-stop and I'm getting like 600,000 fans per run, and by the end of the month it's like you got 200 million fans. Heck, I might even get more than that at that point. The only reason I don't get as much fans right now is when I'm building aces, I end up gluing them 90% of the time before they even finish their event. They just go straight to glue. Oh, oops. I selected the wrong one. Oh man, I'm talking too much. I get so distracted sometimes. Not a big deal. It's just she already gets enough power as it is. Kind of garbage? Well, it depends. I mean, once we have the god tier cards, you're not going to lose the races as easily. At least from what I can tell. Once we have very good support cards like Almond Eye, and I mean this is coming in the, yeah, I could see it now sucking. But once we have cards and parents that can kind of carry you on the stat side of things, you just won't lose races anymore. If you're talking about the video Victoria Frontier made, he was using today's cards, not future cards. That's why he was kind of making the point, yeah, if they gave it to us now, it would suck. But I mean, I think it'll be fine. You just have to build it around the fact that it's going to be an auto run. So you'll have to sacrifice a couple things to make it work. Like, I'd probably would use it more for grandparent farming than parent farming. Because for grandparent farming, I can build around starting with a lot of speed, or speed and power, so that those can carry you. Versus where you have an ace where maybe it's more stamina, power, or guts based. I don't know. I'll have to tinker around with it whenever we get it. But yeah, you gotta be able to like win like 99% of the time though, because yeah, it will eat your clocks. From what I understand, it will eat through your clocks. Oh, when you used it? Oh, you've used it in Japan and it still sucks? Really? I've had people tell me, like, at this point, like, if you're having it auto-run U or A, it just, like, you just by default win a lot. I don't know. I'll still be having it run all day. You never know, it might get that god run. Yeah, auto will kill people who don't have the cards for it to carry them. Will get screwed. I mean, the biggest thing though is rerolls and spark selector. I mean, ultimately that's the bigger quality of life. Anyway. Even after rerun? Yeah, might very well be. Yeah, you didn't. It could be crazy. It could be your cards, because if you have like Admire Groove, Almond Eye, like those speed cards that are like stupidly strong, I just see you easily winning the races. It's kind of like Unity Cup. It's not that big a deal if you lose the Unity races, as long as you're winning all the G1 races and able to get a ton of skill points. Make a new track is first now make UG. Oh yeah. I mean, I showed yesterday a make a new track run where they got an SS. I think it was an SS Plus or SS. And they're like, this was a low roll. That's when you make a new track. Like the idea I have is doing the Guts deck. Because the Guts deck looks really strong. Where you stack up the Guts cards, and then you stack up training effectiveness, and you can hit Guts and get 100 Guts, 100 speed, and 100 power if you get lucky. Ask on his... Yeah, I could always try and ask him his... I mean, if he answers in the Discord that I'm in with them. Because he was being I will say, he was being sarcastic when he was showing it off. I don't know his actual opinion on it, but he was definitely very sarcastic when he showcased it. Skill point gain skills with training effectiveness. Well, yeah, have you seen... Let me see. Yeah, I think the one that I showed that they said was a bad roll was like 2,500 skill points that they had. They had 2,500, and they said they could have got a lot more in it. It was just a bad roll. Man, my speed's quite low right now. I have not been paying enough attention. You know, I haven't been taking skills either. Wait, she's winning races and I haven't even, like, taken any skills. Been... Although with Major Orion, we can go over that 1100 power to have a higher chance of a 3-spark. The ones with long goals, yeah. Well, yeah, that makes sense. The long, like, that was the other thing. He used Mihono Bourbon for his showcase of it too. Mihono Bourbon, she gets wrecked half the time for me on the freaking very first race. She loses it more than anybody else for me. Okay, we'll gamble on that one. Alright, let's actually take skills, because I've been just kind of chilling on them. Take that. This is mostly going to be for late surgers. Got a lot of good skills in here, potentially for even pace chasers. The AI, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta have crazy. I'm planning, like, I'm actually looking at my tax situation now, and I'm like, I might need to spend some more money. I might actually make a profit this year, and I do not want to make a profit this year. I want to be able to claim a loss. And Jonadu, thanks for the follow. I really don't feel like having a tax bill. I'm probably going to top up my Steam account with like $1,000. Just so I have money ready to go when I need to spend it. Okay, where am I at? Okay, we got the next race now. Oh, come on. I guess I was a little low on stamina. Can I use the carrots? Yeah, I claim all my gacha spending. I'll be claiming all my gacha spending this year. Why pay money to Uncle Sam when you can gain watch? Well, here's the way I view it. This is money I'm making on YouTube and that. And I'll end up paying like 50% of it in taxes if I actually make a profit. So think of it like I'm spending 50% of... I'm getting a 50% discount on everything I spend my money on gaming-wise. So all the Umas are only... every pities only costs me $200 versus $400. That's the nice thing about doing YouTube. I literally can claim anything I do gaming-wise as a business. I work in tax accounting. I develop tax software. And you'd see the things people claim. Like, if I get audited, I can back up everything that I put on my taxes. I'll be able to defend anything I do. What a steal. Yeah. I just got to get big enough to get like Red New and have my view, like have you people just giving me the money instead. So you give me the money, I spend the money that you give me, and then I claim it on my taxes and I get money back. So it's like you get the double donate to me. Okay, man, I keep getting lost where I'm at. Okay, yeah, we can train here. Hit up speed. I wanna get to 1100 on power. Do I earn more of on YouTube for sure. I'm not that big on Twitch yet. I'm a lot bigger on YouTube. But my Twitch has been growing pretty steadily. I make more on Twitch on my streams, even though I have less people that watch me on Twitch. Well, it depends. Right now, YouTube is I'm probably gonna make more on YouTube right now. But if I think I get paid like almost triple the amount on Twitch per viewer. Oh my goodness, we almost lost that. I mean, I wouldn't have killed the run, but Jesus. Yeah, let's hit the speed here. Make sure we win the remaining races. PlayStation really hates me. Ace friends. She was a pain. She definitely was a pain. Especially if you do. I started doing the recreation gamble too, which is kind of brutal. Where you're doing the recreation to try and cure and raise her mood. Sorry, my wife was in here looking for our cat. Always afraid she sneaks outside sometimes. Alright, and we're getting... Okay, we're gonna get the 1100 easy. Let's just up our speed. The mood down? I mean... Suzuka makes it easier, but I stopped taking her and doing the recreation gamble. And the way I view it is, even if I lose an extra turn, I make up for it in stats. But then again, I have a lot of strong cards to make up for it. If you don't have strong cards, it definitely can be even more brutal. But it also makes up for it also with a high race bonus. I think with my normal build, I was getting 30 in every single stat in the event later. Okay, I'll just rest here. I gotta make sure I don't actually... I need to set up the agenda for her. So I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these runs. I'm gonna go over skill points. Yeah, it's the next one. Bam! Another big one here. Almost at 12. Nice. That would be good. Yeah, I really wish I would have built stamina. I wish I would have built a stamina build. Or stamina sparks instead of power. I could have built a 1200 easily. But because I went with power sparks and having to use stamina cards, I couldn't. But it was the safer route to go. Because my Narita Taishin... You want to hit stamina because she gets a bonus to, she gets that bonus to guts from hitting stamina. Was kind of my reasoning. So, because you can have, even if you have high stamina, if your guts is really low, you might still need to take a double heal. Yeah, no race bonus. Yep. Yeah, not having race bonus really sucks. I've pretty much dumped Tizuna over that now. She was good, and now she's not. And I always forget the stamina silent Suzuka has concentration on it too. Whoa, what's with all these butt hurts? Alright. Okay, we're sitting pretty good. Let's go ahead and see what can we get. Oh, ignited spirit power. You know, I'm gonna take head on just because it's good. We'll take groundwork, of course. And closer corners, of course. Probably we'll take outer swell. Oh yeah, Rice is pretty good if you go the stamina spark route. 2 power cards. I mean, I have MLB Rice. Or not MLB, I have 3 limit break Rice. I don't really use it that much though. I kind of got screwed on the Rico banner. Godsend for the team trial runs? Yes. Oh, I don't know if we're going to win this one. I don't know if we're going to win here. Don't matter. Hey, we won. Nice. We can get a nimble navigator hint potentially. All right, we need some power hits. We need some big power hits. Oh, come on. Come on. We're so close to that 1100. Don't screw me. I want that 10% chance instead of 6%. I'm pretty sure we're good. And there we go. Now we safely get it. I will just top it up here. Go for it. Ensure it. Man, I remember when Major Orion sucked until they fixed it where people get out of her way. She don't get blocked every time. Way over it. Man, we almost capped that puppy out. We'll take that. Of course, we'll take that. I think that's what we go with here. There's nothing else I care about, right? Yeah, nothing else here is too big of a deal. Alright. Let's see what we get. Probably garbage. Power 2. Man, we did hit power, but it only gave us 2. Umastan. Got quite a bit on here. We got groundwork and Umastan. Hey, it's very, very usable. The power 2 definitely makes it usable. Especially since we have a lot of medium sparks on the bottom. So I'll take it. I will take it. That is a nice hit. Not too bad. Because yeah, we got medium 2, medium 3, URA, power 3. So this is a full power. Power, 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 baby. And yeah, everything, like most of it's for late. I'll call it a good deal. Oh no, the Agnes event? No. Nothing I have right now is gonna go to the Agnes event, unless that comes super early. What we're gonna be getting in Make a New Track, when you're doing 40 to 50 races, and you're getting way more skill points, and you can use clocks on every G1, nah. Nothing I have now is gonna come close to what I can build out of Make a New Track. Like, we'll have some good starting point. I'll have some starting points. But I'll almost certainly have, like, right now I haven't been doing heavy parent grinding as much as I want to, just because I know Make a New Track, I'm gonna get way better stuff. That's why I really hope we get rerolls and Spark Selector there. Oh shoot. New event. You know what? The last one that came out, I forgot to finish it. Like an idiot. I missed out on the carrots, I think. Oh yeah, let me see. How many things do I have on here? I've already maxed out this event. Easy peasy. On my 9th bingo card here. Make a New Track? I think it is. It's just like URA. I think it's mostly going to come through hints. Because I was looking, I don't see anything built in. I don't know if there's... I mean, you'll get the random ones from doing races. Because you're going to do so many races, you will get random stuff from the races. Like you already get. So you know how sometimes when you do a race, you'll randomly get a skill off of it? You'll still get those. And since you're doing so many, you'll get a bunch that way. But yeah, I think hints are like the main ways. Which is the one thing that I kind of was wondering about was like the gold skills. Because of... like, it seems like there's more late surger stuff. Like you have Nice Nature 15% has on your left. You'll have the free one that comes with... oh, there's the... oh, is that the one with what's her name? There's her what's her name that gives you stuff? Okay, yeah, see, I haven't looked heavily enough into... I think they all have random ways to get the hint, get stuff, but... let's see, I mean, we can look at it. We got Make a New Track. Okay, it's the rivals then right here? Sometimes a random race will feature a rival. Whenever at least one race with the rival is available, a red and blue jagged speech bubble with VS written on it, as well as a shimmering effect will be visible. Okay. Hopefully it happens on only G1, mostly G1s. Winning against a rival will award you with one... oh yeah, here you go. Award you with one random skill hint related to either the distance of the race or the strategy used in it. The game counts placing first against a rival as a win, placing better than them but not first as a draw, and placing lower than them as a loss. But I'm guessing you can use clocks. Alright. I'll take it. I'll take it. Then you got the Twinkle Star Climax. This is like a little tournament at the end with its own random skill you can get here. I don't know how good this is though. In the second half of the race, the more wins you've achieved in the training, the more your speed and acceleration will increase, and your stamina recovers. But it's conditions. Distance rate after random equals 50. Picks a random point after the specified point in the race. It's just completely random in the second half of the race for this skill that has a built-in 0.035 heal, a 0.3 excel. Man, that's a lot. I mean, it starts off with these, but the excel, holy crap, is the timing. That's a massive amount of track. But, I mean, you could just say the heal. I mean, it's a 0.035 heal. So if you need a heal, you could take this simply for the heal, but then it could come out really, really late. It could come out at the end of the race. I don't know. It's like the acceleration, like the gamble on that is insane. And then the white version. Oh, the white version's trash. This isn't going to be something you're going to be carrying. I'd rather take my Unity Cup Power. The Unity Cup Power Spark. Oh, I assume... No, I thought the Ignites... they count for team trials and champions meetings when it comes to your team members. From what I understand, it does count your team members. I mean, it's not going to be as strong as it can get in the career, because in the career it's crazy strong because you have so many team members. Nicknameless, what? Oops. Yeah, we need the buffed version. We need the buffed version where the stat cap for stamina is 1900. Although I do think I will... this is... So far, I'm liking this scenario factor. Stamina and Guts would be huge. Because if you can get a bunch of this Stamina and Guts Spark, like get 18 of these puppies... I mean, then you don't have to worry about... Like, I think that can cover even mediums. With the hits on there to a certain extent. Although, I think what I want the most is a Guts Power one. When do we get Guts Power? Where's the spark for this one? Speed and Guts on Grand Live. Okay, Speed and Guts kind of sucks. Speed and Power on Grand Masters. Stamina and Power on L'Arc. Stamina and Power, that don't... Nah. I want Power and Guts, which are the hardest ones to get. Come on. The UAF scenario features 3 base scenario factors, 1 for each discipline. All of them are available in the usual 1 to 3 star variants. Speed and skill points? Ooh. Power and skill points? Okay, I like this one. Giving you skill points off of the hits? I'll take these ones. If you get all 3 of them will be the question. I'm guessing you pick a discipline and you get whatever based on the discipline. Hey, Cringe, how's it going? Oh, and then the next one has a selectable one as well. A stat and skill points. This is a food-based one. Ooh, this is gonna be Oguri Caps. Great food festival scenario. Why is Oguri Cap not on this picture eating everything? I mean, it has special week. But I would think you'd want Oguri Cap. Is Oguri Cap one of your link matches? I would think Oguri Cap would be a link match for this one, but it doesn't look like it. Oguri Cap's banned from entry? It does look like they're giving us a lot more control over the scenario spark, though, in future ones. Hey, Hero. We're just kind of looking at future. I'm just kind of yapping and looking at future stuff here. We're gonna do another parent run here in a second. Oh, here's the Power and Guts one. The Twinkle Legends is the Power and Guts. Holy crap, that's a ways away. And then you got Design Your Island, giving stamina and wit. Ugh. Not as good. Alright, well, that's kind of just random. Oop. Alright, let's do another parent run. So we got a decent Major Orion. Who else? I do need to build a... So this is the situation. This is the weird area that I'm in. I need to build a Major Dober as well. And I have a Maruzensky I can use, potentially, on one side. But she's Power and Turf. Oh no, that's the bar, wait. No, she's Speed and Turf here. Speed and Turf. And that, oh, god dang, Mike. And that gives me that. Or I could use... Like, it's just kind of awkward right now because I don't have Major Odober. Because I have like 3 alts I want to inherit in my late Surgers. So I'm almost... What did, See, I got this Major Orion with Pace. Sucks. Like, I'm having issues figuring out what else I want to run. Maybe I just run I just keep running Major Orion. I feel like I should use a Maruzensky or a Taiki Shuttle, but there is none. Radiant Star is difficult for X's Christmas Ogre to use because it has the potential to trigger her ult unexpectedly. Ah. What do I even... Like, I'm kind of stuck in that. What parent do I try and build right now? I could continue to work on Major Orion and try and get a... potential, but then Major Dober would be the other one, but there's no Maruzensky mixed in there. We'll just do more Major Orions. Because if I can get a good Major Orion that I can use as a grandparent, that would be really, really good as well. Okay, same thing we just did. I'm gonna go run and grab a drink real quick though. I'll be right back. Oh, oh man, everybody's having to watch the intro here. Alright. I just heard a ping here. Sai for Lekan, thanks for the raid. Paul cutscene. I didn't even know I was gonna play on it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Power hits. Recreation. Nice hit. Okay, wit hit. And then after this run, I think we'll just go ahead and do some practice races. So I'm not going to be able to be on as late today because I actually have to go back to work tomorrow. My Thanksgiving break is over. Okay, that's good enough here. Let's not risk that. But we can try out. People might want to test out their Libra aces here. Muscles can do anything. I selected the wrong card. I didn't bring, oh, this one's not going to be as good. I didn't bring King Halo. I brought Rico. This is a parent run. Well, we can get it off of inspiration, I guess. Rip to Umastan. I know, I almost want to throw it away now. I don't think I have that much Umastan in here, though. I think it's literally this one right here. We can still get it! It's a 3. It's a 3-star. It's a 3-star Umastan. Easy peasy. I mean, it's just a parent, yeah, potentially for Rudolph. It's gonna come down to what I decide to do, but yeah, I would use it for Rudolph for sure. But it could also become a generic grandparent, because there are three alts I want to get on her. I want to get Major Ryan, I want to get Maruzensky, and I want to get Major Odober. So I might need to find a Maruzensky borrow. A Maruzensky that's got 3 stars on her ult. Where am I at? Okay. Let's just hit it. Whatever. The funny thing is, the other Major Orion that I built is fine enough. So it's more for a generic grandparent or getting like a god tier parent. Okay, it's just 2-way. Might as well use this while I got it, I guess. You think you're gonna do any Scorpio rooms today? Yeah, I could try. We could try some after this. I need to give my, we'll give my Silent Suzuka some more test runs. I mean, I haven't really tested to see how strong No Stopping Me is. I think it's going to be a must-have, but alongside both of those and, you might not even need... Like, I might not even go with Maruzensky's ult, because with Let's Pump Some Iron and Major Dobers, I think that's a good enough on the gamble. So I can also build in some other skills, because then you also have Taiki Shuttles. Taiki Shuttles is good too for this next one. And if my late searcher is in second or first place, well, then they're already sitting in a really good shot to win anyway. So things have already fallen apart for other people if my late surge are that far ahead at that point. I might not even go with the late surger though. I might literally just do my Summer Maruzensky, Silent Suzuka, and Taiki Shuttle. That's one plan that I have. But I don't know how well it will work. Oh wait. Where am I at? Yeah, why? I'm talking so much that I'm falling behind on where I'm even at in the game. Okay. For some reason I thought I just did Inspiration, but I did not. That was just the Unity Cup. Alright. Alright, there we go. Hot topic. But yeah, I mean, I'm already set up, though, for parents, so it's not that big of a deal, regardless. This is just kind of finalizing it and waiting for Major Dober. Could always build Dober. Just build Dober for the Scorpio Cup. She has all-seeing eyes. But if I build a late Surger, I absolutely is going to be one of the Dominators, though. So I can help out my silent Suzuka. Yeah, I also have the idea of doing an Agnes Tachyon and Rudolph. Just do both of them. 2 Dominators. Oh, I didn't take skills again yet. Yep, Dober comes in time for Scorpio. She'll be out a week prior. Yeah, we've seen it on the calendar now, too, for confirmation. It's Christmas Oguri Cap that's going to be, like, right in the middle of Scorpio. Christmas Oguri Cap, based on the estimations, will come out, like, the day round 1 starts. Are they saying she comes the day of? Oh, no, okay, yeah, she comes Scorpio. Wait a second. What am I looking at? Maybe they didn't refresh the timeline. I was looking at the timeline earlier. Let me see. What is the timeline saying here? Oh, I'm way too far behind. Oh, it is. No, she starts right as registration starts. It's Christmas Oguri Cap is like on round 1 or something. I forgot. That's what we're estimating. Christmas Oguri Cap's gonna be too late now. But registration's 4 days prior, so it's not a week, but it's a half a week. You'll have plenty of time. I'll have plenty of time to make a quick parent. That's not going to be the problem. Now, Christmas Oguri Cap, on the other hand, you're gonna have to make a quick ace if you want her for round 2. Even more reason not to pull over her, because Scorpio Cup is like one of the few ones that she'll be good on up until the anniversary. I don't think she's not gonna be good for Sagittarius. What is this garbage? Okay, now we're healthy in stamina at least. Now give me some speed and power hits. That's what we like to see. I'm worried about not having enough carrots for Tamamo after Kita-san rerun. Yeah, it can be tough. I mean, it's tough. You could always save carrots for the pity on the one that'll come after, which will give you like a couple more weeks to save. But then you're almost certainly gonna have to pity because that's the random one. Parent, yeah, this is just a random parent run. One that I screwed up because I did not take King Halo. I took Rico by mistake instead of King Halo power here. So she probably will be trash unless we get crazy good on all the rest of the sparks. Yeah, I haven't messed with the carrot calculator to get an idea. But my thing is, I just spend enough if I need something. What? What does it say that we get monthly? Okay, what am I looking at here? Good, we'll just go ahead and use this. We can now, I guess. And it's based off the Japan events. Tell you what test makes you guilty. Oh yeah, yeah, I get that. Does it actually say like the actual estimate for monthly though? That's what I was meaning. Because I have no clue on what we get monthly. It feels like about 15,000, but it's hard to tell with the random carrots they give us in the champions meetings and all that. I'm gonna have to do some speed trainings here. Ooh, straight descent. Let's see. Where we at here? We're at... Okay. We'll gamble for it. And free play should be able to spark for something. Yeah, 2 to 3. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. It was like every 2 months is what I've seen. Or heard. Oh, baby. Too bad we can't hit that. Re-speeder. Hey, there's the media mass that we don't need. Enough to pity Kita-san and Tamamo, so definitely more than 2 to 3 months. Yeah, because that, you need, yeah, it's saying you're getting a crap ton then. 'Cause you need to have 60k for 2 pities. That. Might as well burn these. Oh, I clicked the bottom one. That's not good. Jeez. Go for it. Easy wins. Alright, now I need to try and hit power as much as possible. See if we can get that 1100. Although our speed's actually hurting too. I'm hoarding mine. I'm saving them for more Oshi types in the future. I don't really know specifics on which ones yet. I haven't really thought about it. Because I don't really know the income that we're going to get of those skill books. So I'm not using them on anyone for a bit. Because right now they're not. We haven't gotten enough for it to really make a massive difference. But I could see ones like Mihono Bourbon Valentine's potentially being one. Like all the big meta picks will be big ones. Oh, up. Big ol' hit there. Using him on Suzuka? Yeah, Suzuka could be a good one. I know I plan to use Suzuka quite a bit too. And I like Suzuka more than most of the other runaways. Runaways I feel like will be, well shoot, you can't use them and make a new track though. You can't use Runaway and make a new track at least. We got a ton of skills here. I forgot, you get no energy from her here. Where are my stats at here? Well, you might be screwed on getting that 1100 power. Yeah, I know it'll pick up on how many we can get, but I don't know if that's not going to be for a little while or not, because we got them early from what I understand compared to Japan. Twin Turbo looks like she has a pretty insane speed increase for the mid-race, but she does slow down even more. Yeah, I think we're screwed on power 1100. Alright, here we go. See if we can get a decent parent here. Oh, we need wet conditions. We'll take that, take that. I mean, straightaway spurt's not going to matter much for mediums. Hmm. 104. Rainy days, actually. I think it's a rainy day. Day of. Alright, let's see what we get. Yeah, that one's not as good as the last one. So that screw up wasn't a big deal, because she ended up trash anyway. Alright, let's do some practice Scorpio Cup races. Ball. No soft. Great. Throw my trash dominators out there. Alright. Yeah, a lot of 1 stars. Yeah, it wasn't very good. But it is what it is. Alright. Let's see what we got. So yeah, how good the double dominator works. Okay, this is the die with Scarlet. Ah, going with the front runner. Oh, we got another. Dang. Oh, you're relying on a swinging Maestro, though, while I'm going heavier on stamina. That's why. It's already hard enough to get enough stinking skills on her. Why I'm trying to avoid needing the heals. Although, dang, yours took off fast to me because of that power difference, but we're both dead because of the spot battle. So this isn't going to be that good of a test for me. We'll see if yours can survive. Yeah, we're both dead. Don't even have... Man, no unrestrained either. But I could see the difference in power. Man, getting really high power is super useful. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get her stronger. Just don't have the skill points to go more heavy on power and lower stamina with a heal. Daiwa didn't proc anything. Her unique? No, her unique's too early. Her unique is very early. It's Taiki's shuttle that has the perfect one. Popping everything. Big lead. Unrestrained now. Yes, perfect timing. No angling though. Yeah, she's definitely gonna need more mid skills. Wait, she was a late? Oh, it was a late that caught. She get pump, I'm guessing. Or no stopping me, maybe. Yeah, I just gotta build a stronger Silent Suzuka. She's doing completely fine, though. She's doing great. I just need to get her stronger. I need more power, more skills. You hit no stopping with her ult. That's why. Okay, makes sense. So, I mean, my Silent Suzuka did quite fine then. That was just that was good luck on your side. Oh, here's another one. They have Unrestrained, Taking the Lead, Concentration, Angling. Got a lot more skills in this one. Holy. Triple Wit. So they're basically doing what I was doing. This is like the exact same build I have almost. Except I'm taking Super Creek. What were you taking? Which I don't need Super Creek. I can probably drop Super Creek. You just took a couple white ones to cover that gap in stamina instead. That might be the go. I just dropped Super Creek. Are you doing full stamina, I'm guessing, mostly? Power, stamina. Okay, so you have power and stamina like I do. And these are the stats you're getting? I'm gonna save you. Yeah, because I'm going with the don't take a heal, so maybe I do drop Super Creek for another wit. 2 speed, 3 wit. I mean, both of our Suzukas are gonna die, but they're both dead. Maruzensky. Is her ult actually triggering? Is hers carrying over? Yeah, I feel like Suzuka's not going to be as popular. She's going to be very hard to build, and people are going to learn that really quick. So this is an idea I have, is building a Summer Maruzensky that's built to launch off of her. Oh, she was 6th? Oh, you were using her as late? The thing is, though, you can use... You don't have it, but Unrestrained... Unrestrained, I don't think has a... It just requires you to be a front runner, and I think it can activate in any... Do you have to be in the lead for Unrestrained? Or not? Oh yeah, you have to be in first. Never mind. Well, that kind of sucks. Okay, no, Runaway cannot be passed down. I wish it could, because then you could build some high stamina Runaways and then have them spot battle and fight each other to push themselves forward. I've heard that's a strategy. Is you can have two Runaways, kind of like how you have two front runners to push themselves forward. They just need a lot of stamina. Oh, let me put it back open here. I mean, at least people are building competent Umas now to really test the silent Suzuka. To really see how much more I need to improve her. Because I really can't build my lates right this second. Oh man, they're pushing up. Those front runners pushing. Oh, she's about to be passed. She got unrestrained off, but not enough. Yeah, I mean, Taiki's shuttle's gonna be so strong. If you can build, like, I want to build a Taiki shuttle that doesn't need a heal. Like, if you can get a Taiki shuttle that doesn't need a heal and has a strong mid-game, I think that's gonna be... Like, I was looking at that before. And what did I take it down to? Take it to 900 here. Let's see, and this is on Tokyo 2000. Yeah, see, 900 has her surviving no mystifying murmurs, but if I put mystifyings... The biggest fear will be the all eyes on me. Yeah. You're gonna probably need 1100. Oof. My silent Suzuka does fine. See that 950, 550? See? She survives. She survives plenty fine, as long as she doesn't spot battle, though. If she spot battles, she's dead. And this is with 1200 power. You need even... The less power you have, the less energy you burn. Yeah, 950 is way more than enough. Oh, this is with wit variant. Let me put 1200 here. Yeah, see, she still survives even if she's getting hammered by it. 100% chance to survive 2 mystifying murmurs. Yeah, it's just conditional medium, and so this is a medium here. So. Now, the problem with the pay chasers have is eyes. Ah, even that. Still pretty high survival. I mean, this is 1100. What about 1000? Not bad. That's still going to be very hard to get. Like, you can make up for it with a white. Like, if I had corner recovery, just top it up a little bit. So, yeah, you're wanting like 1,000-ish. And then you're wanting to try and get that power. Although this isn't properly built because it still doesn't have all the skills, which will burn energy too, so I'd have to mess with it. But definitely possible to build one that can survive without it. And it's nice because then you don't have to worry about a wit check on stamina if you can survive like a double mystifying murmur. Yeah, just get acupuncture. That thing seems so much more rare in Unity Cup. Do all shared epithets count towards affinity or just the gold ones? I don't know the rules on that. The only one I know of is Triple Crown, like a couple of them. Triple Crown. I don't know if Triple Tiara does though. I've seen her like once or twice on Unity Cup. Perfect unrestrained. That was a perfect timing of everything there. Is she still gonna beat that vodka though? Well, not vodka, air groove. That was perfect timed on everything against her. I mean, that was literally... Oh, high power. Holy crap. And you don't even have much skills either. You were relying on trying to pop off. No stopping me. That was just like a pure power build. Yeah. Definitely gonna build one that's try and get one stronger than this. It's just gonna come down to getting more skill points and getting higher power. I got like very few discounts on this one. I mean, of course my Rudolph's pretty bad. I definitely will build a stronger one of her. Okay, what time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock, yeah. I need to kind of get back onto a normal schedule since Thanksgiving vacation's over. But yeah, overall, did an okay run here with, we got one usable parent Major Orion here. We did get an Umastan And a couple other good things for that. I mean, it's late Surger here, which kind of sucks. But we did get a power 2, so power, power, and power. So pretty solid there. With Umastan here and Umastan 3 here. That kind of sets us up to build a decent late Surger. But we'll kind of have to see. Can't really think about that yet until Measure of Dober starts. I don't want to try and build my aces for that yet. Until I have both of them. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night so I can get some sleep. So I can actually get back on schedule for working. But yeah, plan to stream tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll just kind of keep what we've been doing. But yeah, I'm going to call it a night for now. And I'll see you guys later. But thanks for watching, everybody.